The Breakfast Club is not really for talking a lot, I guess. I've never.
I don't know. I've never been.
I have no idea. I don't know,
what a
man.
Breakfast Club is like. Do you think it's a societal issue though?
Oh, you're trying to blame society now for your personal choices.
Yeah, it's just a me problem. I'm sorry, listeners.
She does not represent all night people.
We don't have an elevator pitch. We're like, just listen to us talk for 20 minutes and you'll understand why this podcast is called The Mindful Chaos. Yeah, this guy's a therapist, guys.
I just offended everyone.
You're gonna get canceled.
The what? The podcast that serial killers hate.
Chaotic.
Okay, and cut.
I feel like I already know you're a morning person. And
Wait, how do you know that?
What do you mean, how do I know that? We've done like a few
me?
episodes.
What the frick? Yeah, we have. You're a night person.
If you listen to about why you're more sad at night.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Wait, do you think morning people and night people correlate with dog and cat people?
I think yes, because cats are nocturnal and dogs are dogs.
Oh, thanks, man. That's so clear. That's very helpful.
Because, I feel like morning people come off like they're just happier, more easygoing, which kind of associates with... Night people sounds more dark, mysterious.
Yeah. Okay, but let me clarify on the morning person thing. I am a morning person. I wake naturally at like 7, but I am not personable in the morning. I'm not a nice person.
I wonder if that is if there's a relevance in that on whether being a morning person just must mean that you love being awake so early, you love interacting with people, or that's just more of like an introvert versus extrovert thing.
Maybe. I don't know enough natural early rising introverts. That's a mouthful. But I don't like to interact with people in the morning. But I like being awake by myself.
Ah, okay. I'm definitely a night person in the sense that the later it gets, the more energy I have. Although I'm very tired all the time. But if so you drag me out, it's such a conflict. I'm always at conflict with myself. Diagnose me, David.
Internal monologue.
That's why. Another episode. No, if you drag me out and we're going to a party and it hits 12 a.m., I'm yawning. I'm so tired.
Me.
But also,
dude, I yawn at 9. Yeah.
Okay, that's true. But I'm so tired. I don't really drink much, so I'm sober the entire time.
That sounds like a horrible time, man.
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Oh, okay, sure. Oh, I love it.
I'm just tired. I want to go to bed. But once I hit like maybe the 30-minute mark past 12 p.m. 12 a.m. and it's at 1 a.m. or like 12:30, 1 a.m. whatever. Yeah. Then I'm so awake that I could go have a meal. We could continue dancing, but really,
like second wave kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm like still tired, but I want to eat. I can have
You're
a meal.
overtired.
I can have a full-on conversation now.
Wait, you make that sound like it's a big deal. Have a full-on conversation. That's how low the bar is after midnight.
You know, sometimes you don't sleep for so long or you're so tired you just become delirious. And it usually happens around 2 to 3 a.m.
Look, I wish I could say yeah, but I can't.
No, but you're asleep by 9.
The last time that happened to me was probably in uni.
But to clarify, for this episode, morning people is the same as morningness. If I say morningness in the episode, it's just people who feel more energetic and alert during the early hours of the day, where your cognitive and physical performance typically peak in the morning. And then for night people or eveningness, it's just for those who experience their highest levels of alertness and performance during the late afternoon and evening. So for morning people, you guys cut off at like 2 p.m., I think.
Well, thanks. That's all we got. We try.
You're like 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah, I'm 7 to 3 on a good day.
Yeah, see? And then for night people, for us, it's like, like 2 for me, maybe 2 to like 12 to 1 a.m.
Wow, don't know how you do it. Look, but then I don't like gymming in the morning. I go to gym after work.
Which is what time?
Like 6, 7.
Oh. So do you like to do activities in the morning or no?
Not really. I like just staying in my room and like I can watch a movie in the morning. I can just literally get up and then sit down for like a long time. It's weird, I know.
Because I think some people who are morning people, they like to get up early. They like to get all of the stuff done in the morning.
Okay, right. If I had stuff, to do, I would, but I generally don't because of my line of work.
Do.
Yeah, like if I'm not doing therapy, I'm not doing anything about psychology. But I would look for like modeling jobs, or like I would look at scripts or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's some stuff.
Yeah.
But not like work.
Yeah. I guess for me too, I don't like, if I have to do work that requires my brain to be functioning.
Okay.
I like to do it in the afternoon, late afternoon as well.
Yeah. Wait, but do you get like a post-lunch slump? Or like the
100%. I think it's just because all the blood goes into your stomach.
Yeah.
That's why you get really sleepy.
Yeah. But then that coincides with the start of your most productive window. Yeah,
that's why I usually now, I don't have a coffee in the morning unless I'm really, really tired. But I have a coffee in the afternoon just so that I can get over
Make
that,
it to that window.
Post-lunch. Yeah.
That's pretty strategic. I like that. That's called tactical coffee drinking.
Tactical coffee run.
I like that. That should be a t-shirt. Tactical coffee run.
But okay, with like, we just said like morningness and eveningness. It might not have to do with being an introvert or extrovert. So I kind of want to talk about the correlation of morningness and eveningness preferences with the big 5 personality traits.
What's that?
Good question, David.
I have no idea.
So the big 5 personality includes openness to experience, which is a trait that features characteristics like imagination, insights, and having a broad range of interests. Number 2 is conscientiousness, which means it affects a person's level of goal-directed behavior, organization, and dependability. So someone with high conscientiousness is associated with self-discipline, carefulness, and the ability to plan ahead. Number 3 is extroversion, which is exactly what you know as extrovert versus introvert. So extroversion is characterized by sociability, talkativeness, assertiveness, and the pursuit of stimulation in the company of others. And then number 4 is agreeableness, which has attributes like trust, altruism, kindness, and affection. So number 5 is neuroticism, which refers to the tendency to experience negative emotions such as anxiety, anger, or depression. So just based off of those 5 big personalities, do you think there's any correlation between morningness and eveningness to those personality types?
I might be biased. I feel like morning people might be
personal.
No, not because I'm a morning person. They might be more conscientious, and they might be more agreeable. Nope, they might be more agreeable. And then I think night people might be high on neuroticism because people get sadder at night sometimes. Extroversion is the one I'm not sure about, because people who go out at night, they're very extroverted, and they're like, they can hang out with people or talk all night. But morning people rarely are. You don't get the image of people hanging out as a group in the mornings and it just being super extroverted. Maybe like run clubs, but like that's like
or yoga,
more exercise. But that's like exercise. Club. That's the exception, I guess. But breakfast club is not really for talking a lot, I guess. I've never.
I don't know. I've never been.
I have no idea. I don't know what a breakfast club is like. Why do you say that? We don't. Neither of us know what a breakfast club is.
I don't know if it exists or not. If it's just the movie.
Oh, it's just the movie. Never mind, guys. Scratch that. We don't know what it is.
No breakfast clubs. If you're a morning person, please tell us if you guys have social activities.
Are you guys social in the mornings?
Anything else for eveningness? So you said more neurotic. Don't know if extroversion or not. Openness to experience.
That one, I don't know, because I feel like during the day when it's bright and clear, then your mind can be clear too. So insight might be a bit higher. That might give you more time for a broad range of interests in terms of activities. But at night, it could be interest in terms of like going down rabbit holes. You know how like at night you just look at YouTube and it leads you down a path into like random 50 deep sea creatures that you wouldn't believe exist. And
next thing you know, you're like popping pimple.
And juggling and learning to juggle or something. At 2 a.m. And so I feel like night people would have a different sort of range of interests than morning people.
Yeah,
I'm just making all this up. Yeah.
No, but I think you completely hit the nail on the head for all of them, basically. So in the research, it found that morningness was linked to higher levels of conscientiousness and agreeableness.
Okay.
Eveningness was positively correlated with extroversion, openness to experience, and neuroticism.
Nice.
I think positive correlation to extroversion for eveningness. I think it's like what you said too. It doesn't seem like there are that many sociable activities that happens in the morning.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah. We don't know because we just haven't been.
Yeah, we might be wrong. I'm disgracing my tribe.
You said you're a morning person, but you also hate interacting with people in the morning. So I think that already says something.
Oh, true. That's it. I'm a case study.
Yeah. So with people who sleep later, I think there's just more like stimulation outside. There's more things happening.
Yeah.
Events are usually happening late. It'll be like 9 p.m. till late.
But it's like 9 a.m. to late. 6 a.m. to late. And that's like 9 a.m.
12 p.m. Yeah. No one's hosting events at 9 a.m.,
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that could be one of the reasons why it's linked to extroversion. And then it's with morning people being more conscientious is I think because, like I said, like when it's in the morning, a lot more people tend to find those early hours more useful for them to do their housework or housekeeping.
Yeah.
And maybe you're just more organized because you have more time in the morning to do all of the things you need to do during the day.
Yeah. That's true. And I think in the mornings, my head's a bit clearer. It's not cluttered from the day's activities, so I can just plan ahead or like think about like bigger picture things. Whereas throughout the day, I just get bogged down by details and moods. And so by the end of the day, I'm not thinking big picture. I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah. You're like, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
I think so too. I think in the morning, if you wake up early, you feel like you have more time during the day to do things. But if you sleep late, it feels like you have less time for some reason.
Really? Does it? I thought you would feel the opposite because you're a night person.
But because I sleep late, I feel like I'm trying to chase back that time I lost by not waking up early.
Right.
It's the whole revenge sleeping thing again.
Oh, yeah, the revenge sleeping thing again. Do you think there's night people who aren't doing it from pettiness and revenge?
Thank you. That was mean.
like wholesome night people.
Or they're just nicer night people.
Yeah, are they nicer evening people?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think there are definitely people who just love to, like I think your friend, you mentioned your friend in that last episode of Are We More Sad at Night? And then one of my friend also messaged me after and she was telling me like she doesn't feel sad at night. Like she loves the nighttime because she also feels like it's more peaceful. It's more quiet and serene. Yeah. So there are definitely more wholesome night people who truly love the night and not like me who's just at conflict with myself all the time.
Screw
Wants
you
to wake up early but can't. Feels like I wasted time, so now I gotta sleep late.
And the cycle continues.
Yeah, it's just a me problem. I'm sorry, listeners.
She does not represent all night people.
I do not. But you are also right, and also clearly with what I just said, that eveningness is associated with higher levels of neuroticism, which was also what cat people were more associated with as well. If you remember from our last episode of cat versus dog people.
Crossover.
It is true. So night people might experience greater mood swings, anxieties, and emotional instability.
Wow,
I think it's because of, our sleep cycle.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Sleep deficiency leads to all of these things too.
Do you think it's a societal issue though?
Oh, you're trying to blame society now for your personal choices.
Like, who dictated that we should be going to work so early in the morning until in Hong Kong it's like 6 p.m. but a lot of people do overtime until like 7 to 8 p.m. So we're literally in the office from 9, maybe some people start from 8 till 9, like a full 12 hour. Who dictated that we should be working in the morning?
I don't think that's the normal human cycle though. The human circadian rhythm is more agricultural, right? It just made sense. It's that when the sun came up, we had to start work because we do have limited hours before the sun sets.
Yeah, and we can't see after the sun sets.
We literally But then now, we can work as late as we want only because we can see.
It's true, and there are so many nighttime industries as well that you start work later.
That's true. I mean, you're right. Like some societies would have functions that require 24/7. That's why like shift workers are the worst. They get the worst of everything. They have to work at night.
They could be doing a late
sleep.
shift. Yeah, and they could be doing a late shift and then a morning shift the next day. Or even flight attendants, right? It completely messes up with their circadian sleep cycle.
Yeah. But, not looking at a societal level, like evening people you probably have your own choice on when to sleep, right?
No, but some people actually, like, no matter how early they wake up, they can't fall asleep until maybe like after 12 a.m.
Do they function?
But then again, maybe those people just have just have anxiety or like...
Yeah, I think...
they should do some meditation.
No, but then I do know one or two people that can survive really well on like 4 hours of sleep naturally.
Yeah. I think there are people that I've heard can do that too. But that's the other thing, right? Some people can survive with 4 hours. Some people need 8 hours. There are so many of those sleeping apps that help you dictate how many hours you need for your body to function.
Right. Question then, do you think it can be changed? Like the morning and night preference?
That is a really good question because there are some psychological research that suggests that you could change it. So for example, bright light therapy can shift circadian rhythm. And I think we also mentioned this in our previous episode on if you're more sad at night, where people who live in, I don't know, Iceland or something, when they have
6 months of darkness.
Yeah. So that also would change their circadian rhythm because it tricks the body into thinking that it's already nighttime. Or if you have more bright light, then you naturally might be able to wake up earlier.
Makes sense.
So yeah, there's been some research that proves that you could change it. I think it has to do with habits as well. Some people say it takes 21 days to make a habit stick, but then 90 days will make it a permanent lifestyle change. So if you just keep waking up at 7 a.m. for 90 days, I mean, even for me now, if I don't have my alarm on the weekends, my body automatically wakes up at like 7:44 because that's when my usual alarm goes off.
Yeah, that makes sense. But then you get to choose.
Which I snooze like 10 times.
Right, exactly. You get to snooze, but you also, does that mean that's when your brain starts working? Because you can be up, but your brain still is better functioning at night, right?
Yes. That's true.
What do you like in the morning?
It depends. I used to be someone who, if I wake up in the morning, you can't talk to me. I will not respond at all. And my mom used to yell at me about it until I found out that she is the same. It's just she used to wake up earlier than me. And that's why she's in the chatting room.
Yeah, she had that phase already by the time you were up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was ready to chat and I'm giving her attitude.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think because after you start working, the brain has to be turned on, at least by 9.
So then it's good. You guys actually have double the productivity window. You have to be productive in the mornings, but then your brain naturally is productive at night.
Yeah, it could be good sometimes. If I'm not super tired, I'm able to, do my job in the morning, and then at night I can have a second job, like, editing the podcast.
Yeah. Like I couldn't, because I'm a morning person. That's just a normal work day. So by the time it's at night, I'm like, okay, good. Then I'm ready to sleep. So there's no second shift for me.
Yeah, but then I feel like I'm just more tired as a person.
Wait, why?
Because I'm doing 2 shifts.
Okay. So it's not as effortless as it sounds.
Yeah, like, do you feel fully rested every single morning?
No, I don't. Oh. But I'm just a bad sleeper. It's not a morning person thing. It's just I'm a bad sleeper in general.
It's just a sleeping thing.
Yeah, it's a sleeping thing.
Wow. Well, do you think being a morning person or being an evening person has anything to do with how good your mental health is?
That's hard to say. I feel like maybe no. Not from my personal experience, because it feels like there's all sorts of people in both camps that are both happy and sad.
Yeah, like just because you're a morning person
doesn't mean they're happy.
You don't get depressed.
Yeah. It doesn't mean good or bad people either. Like, it's not like morning people are are nicer people. I mean, the research does suggest that, but I haven't really had the personal experience to back that up.
It's true. Okay, so we go back to that. Morning people are positively correlated with agreeableness, which means they're usually more cooperative, friendly, and compassionate, which I also don't really see how that is a correlation because
it's just time of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know, like if I go out at night and then I go to a club or something, and then there can be a lot of friendly people and you can make a lot of friends on a night out.
And I feel like if you were a morning person going out at night, you would be less friendly.
Yeah, you'll be grumpy, right? Because it's past your bedtime. Maybe both of us just haven't associated with enough morning people in the morning. Because we're not even there. The breakfast club or the run club or whatever.
Maybe this correlation it's talking about morning activities, because in the research, it does say that eveningness might make people less agreeable because of doing morning activities to go along with social norms. So, because you have to wake up so early to go to work, you're grumpy because you're not a morning person. So it might make you seem less friendly, less cooperative.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. If that's the metric, right, then all of this makes sense. It's not a question anymore. If you judge the agreeableness by how well people do at night, going out on nighttime activities, then it'll be the reverse.
That's true. So then we're just saying that this research is not conclusive.
Nice. We just debunked it. No, we didn't. That was not scientific at all.
No, or we're just saying that it is a societal issues that are making.
Yeah, you gotta blame it. Okay, we come back to that. Anything to make you sound like the norm, and society is at fault.
Society's fault. Okay, no, but back to the mental health question. I also agree with you that it's definitely not just with morningness or eveningness. I mean, yes, people are searching more about why they're sad at night.
Yeah.
But it could be morning people searching this up.
I feel like you're not really making a case for yourself.
No, I think it has to do with so much more than just morningness and eveningness.
Yeah, for sure.
And cat and dog people.
Always back to that.
Red flag, green flag.
Red flag or green flag? Red flag or green flag? Someone who is out till 2 to 3 a.m. every weekend.
I don't want to antagonize anyone.
All the night people.
Especially because I'm the one answering it. I'm the morning person here. I love y'all, but every weekend?
Yeah.
Every weekend? Really?
Every weekend. Every weekend.
But look, if I had that many friends who would invite me out every weekend, I might answer differently. I might look much more favorably towards that lifestyle.
Okay, I think if it's a friend, like if this person is a friend that's going out every weekend, you're kind of like, it's fine, whatever. But what if it's someone you're dating?
And they're going out without me? Well, that's a red flag.
No, okay, what if they invite you out every weekend? They want to go out with you every weekend because they're a night person. But you're a morning person.
That's fine. It's a weekend, Live a little. I'm only 30.
That's good. Oh my god, morning people are more agreeable.
I just proved it. I was like, a night person would be like, no run club. I'm not waking up at 6 a.m. to run with you.
Seriously, I was just thinking that as a night person, if I'm dating someone and they're like every single weekend, 6 a.m. run club, I'll be like, no.
No, but that sounds horrible to me too. That does sound horrible to me too.
Maybe we're just not running people.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I'm actually a closet like night
person. you don't have enough friends.
Yeah, exactly. Like for all my friends who are listening, if you invite me out at night, I will come out. I will be fun.
David's like, please invite me. Please. Okay, but that goes into my second red flag or a green flag, which is someone who only does breakfast dates.
Wait, what kind of dates? Like romantic dates?
Yeah, romantic dates.
Oh, not like friend dates.
I guess friend dates too.
Wait,
they only want to meet you in the morning. They're like, let's go have breakfast. You want to catch up with me? Let's go have breakfast. 8 a.m.
So it has to be that or you done. Like no more friends.
Or you don't see them.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What did they do at night?
They're just so busy throughout the entire day.
How about after work?
No, they're just so busy. 8 a.m. breakfast.
I feel like that's a slight red flag for me. Like, I like my breakfast, But I'm like, in the morning, once again, I emphasize, I do not like to talk to people in the morning.
Yeah,
I'll just be
for
like
me.
eating.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah. Yeah, that's a red flag to me too. I'm like, no flexibility, only breakfast.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I can't do breakfast dates. I can barely function.
Yeah, exactly. And when you can barely keep your eyes open, that's not a good conversation.
You're sleeping and eating.
Yeah.
Not even hungover. You're just
No.
too early.
Hangover is probably you function better with hangover than waking up that early.
Yeah, wait, I realized I didn't answer to the number one on someone who's out 2 or 3 a.m. every weekend. I also think if it's someone I'm dating, even if they ask me to go, I still think it's a red flag.
Wait, but you're a night person.
Yeah, but I'm like, why do you want to go out at 2, 3 a.m.? I don't mind staying up till 2, 3 a.m. every weekend.
Yeah.
But going out, it's a bit much.
Oh, you mean you don't mind staying out at home until 2 or 3, but then going out? Oh, okay. Wait, why? What's the difference? You're just awake anyways.
Yeah, but I like to be at home and like watch Netflix and snack. But going out, partying, drinking till 2 or 3 is very
What if it's
exhausting.
not partying? What if it's not partying and drinking? Maybe it's just like outside.
I also like to stay at home.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Right.
No. Okay. If it's like going out easy 2 to 3 a.m. every weekend. Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's fine then.
Like street food, right? Like.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh. So easily converted.
Yeah. Say there's food, I'm there.
Yeah. Like I love that.
Green
like,
flag all the time. Food.
Yeah. Every night.
Yeah, 3 times a day.
Whoa.
Sometimes more. Okay, last one. Red flag or green flag? Someone who wakes up around 12 to 1 p.m. if they had a choice.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? I
Making so
put
many
this one
enemies.
there. I put this one there because last time you were like, let's do our podcast recording at, I think it was like 12 p.m. your time. I was like, dude, that's like 10 a.m. my time. I cannot. And you're like, what do you mean? Aren't you awake by then?
Because I've been awake for 3 hours by then. So
And I'm like, no, it's 10 a.m. I gotta get up an hour early, get ready, and then I gotta talk to you at 10 a.m. Like, I'm usually in bed till 11 maybe, or 12. And you kept making fun of me for saying, well, do you sleep till 12 or 1 p.m.? Like, that was a sin. Which I don't always, but...
Yeah, okay, don't always. Emphasis on always.
If you're out to 2 to 3 a.m. every weekend, then you wake up at 12 p.m., okay?
But you're not even doing the first part. You can't justify the second part. Don't act like you're going out.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, there we go. Truth.
So someone who wakes up...
I say red flag.
Why?
It's too late. You're wasting
What do you
daylight.
mean? Too late for what?
Look.
To apologize.
No, but then you're gonna do the petty sleep thing again. You're gonna do the revenge sleep when you do this to yourself. If you wake up at 1, you're gonna be like, oh, I only had 6 hours of daylight before sunset, so I'll stay up later.
That's true. Fine, yeah, I agree. That's why I don't wake up that late anymore. I try to get more out of my day. I don't think it's a red flag. At most, it's like a beige flag. Because I don't think it's a green flag either. No. Unless, you work late shifts all the time. And
right, okay, that's exception, yeah.
You're chronically tired or something. I don't know. If there are legit reasons and not by revenge sleeping. But definitely beige flag.
I agree, beige. If you sleep before 11, then you just need help. You probably have like chronic fatigue or something.
Yeah, or what's the opposite of insomnia?
Hypersomnia?
Yeah, which is also a symptom of depression.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
So it's probably a warning flag for you, like personally, if you choose to wake up that late every day, no matter how early you sleep.
Yeah, if you're having over 12 hours of sleep, you still want to be in bed sleeping, then
You're either a baby or you have a health problem.
Or a cat.
Or a cat, yes. Those 3.